For 40 days, the Philistine army and the Israelite army faced each other across a valley. And for 40 days, a champion emerged from the Philistine ranks. His name was Goliath. He was a giant of a man, over 9 feet tall, clad in heavy bronze armor. His spear was like a weaver's beam, and the very sight of him struck terror into the hearts of the Israelite soldiers. Every morning and every evening, he would stand and shout his challenge, mocking the armies of the living God. "Choose a man and have him come down to me," he'd roar. "If he is able to fight and kill me, we will become your subjects. But if I overcome him and kill him, you will become our subjects and serve us." But no one dared to answer. Fear had paralyzed the entire army of Israel, from the king down to the newest soldier. Meanwhile, a young shepherd boy named David was sent by his father to bring food to his older brothers on the front lines. When David arrived, he heard Goliath's arrogant taunts and saw the fear in the eyes of his countrymen. He couldn't believe it. Who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God? He asked. His brothers rebuked him for his youthful arrogance. But David's heart burned with righteous anger. He went before King Saul and declared, "Let no one lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him." Saul looked at the boy, barely a man, with no armor and no experience in war. He was skeptical. "You are not able," Saul said. "You are only a young man, and he has been a warrior from his youth." But David was unshaken. He told Saul how he had protected his father's sheep from lions and bears, armed with nothing but his staff and his sling. "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine," David said with unwavering confidence. His faith wasn't in his own strength, but in God's power. Seeing his conviction, Saul relented and offered David his own armor, but it was too heavy, too cumbersome. David took it off. Instead, he went to a nearby stream, chose 5 smooth stones, and put them in his shepherd's bag. With his sling in hand, he walked out to face the giant. Goliath looked down at the boy with contempt. "Am I a dog, that you come at me with sticks?" he sneered. "Come here, and I'll give your flesh to the birds and the wild animals." David's reply thundered across the valley, not with his own might, but with the power of his faith. "You come against me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This day the Lord will deliver you into my hands." With that, David ran toward the Philistine line. He reached into his bag, placed a stone in his sling, and swung it with all his might. The stone flew through the air and struck the giant squarely on the forehead. It sank deep into his skull. And Goliath, the unbeatable champion, fell face down on the ground. The story of David and Goliath isn't just about a boy who defeated a giant. It's a powerful reminder that our battles are not won by our own strength, size, or status. When we face our own giants, whether they are fear, doubt, addiction, or impossible circumstances, we can feel small and powerless. But with faith, even the smallest stone can bring down the mightiest foe. Trust in a power greater than yourself, and watch your giants fall. Thanks for watching, and if this story inspired you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.